Hi, this is John Banner from the Fuel Injector Connection. How you doing? Hey, listen, we got some multecs in here off a 90 vet, and the customer sent them in not knowing what was wrong with his car. His car runs good, runs bad, carries on sometimes, other times it's good. I sent him an email and told him it was his injectors. He wants to do everything else, so finally sent them in. I want to test them. So what we're going to do is show you what we do as far as a test and show you what's really happening to these, okay? Now these are hooked up to our impedance bridge, which is all digital. And what this does is test the impedance or the ohms of the coils while they're running. All right, so let me just run this for a second. And you'll see that all these injectors are within range. All right, there's no problem so far. In a minute, I'm going to put them on the flow bench and show you how they flow in the car. Now these injectors are right out of the car. We have not done a thing to them. Okay? Okay, we got the injectors on the flow bench now, and what we're going to do is run them and see what they actually do. We'll run them about 30 seconds. Okay, as you can see, one of them, third one from the right, is not operating so well, shutting off. Huh, kind of weird. Yeah, run at full RPM now at a 5,000 range, that last one. Let's do it again. Let me just pump this up here to 5,000. Okay, at 5,000, you see two of them are acting up. Actually, three are acting up.
Go back to idle.
Let's just see what idle does. Okay, you got two of them that are acting up. Even though they have good ohms, the coils are good as far as a cold test. But these injectors not running right. This car will not run right. As you can see, these multecs, they kind of have a mind of their own. I don't know why these are doing this. What we're going to do is heat them up real good and then take another ohm reading and see what happens when they get hot. Yeah, these are intermittent. Car will run good sometimes, there they go again. Two of them are off. Definitely got two bad ones and one on the way out. And every coil reading's in spec. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to run these off video for about another half hour and get them really hot to normal operating temperature, and then we're going to take an ohm reading and see what they look like. Okay, here we got the injectors back on the tester. And I don't know if you can look at the numbers, but the impedance on these injectors, from left to right, we got 15.5, 15.5, 12.6, 15.5, 9.5, 15.5, 3.9, 14, or 15.5. So what's happening is as these get hot, they start to act up. And it's very hard to diagnose your car and figure out really what these things are doing unless you have a good set of injectors. There's hundreds and hundreds of these out there that are going bad all the time. Just by the guys on the forum with their complaints as far as their cars starting hard, stumbles, misses. You know, this is 90% of your problem. You got to realize it. And the injector is just a bad design the way it was built. The coils are getting wet with fluid, and they're shorting out. It's as simple as that. Okay, I want to put these back now and cool them down. I'm going to throw them in the ice box for a couple, maybe an hour, and get them cold again. I want to retest them. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, they're back on. Now they're nice and cold again. And if you can see the numbers, I think you can on the video, but they're all back into specs. And we're going to run these a little bit on the flow tubes and see what they actually flow as far as volume. See if they're even savable. I doubt it. Okay, we got them on the flow bench again. We're going to check them out with the flow tube, see what the volume is on each of these 8 injectors as they were running in the car. And these are still cold and have the right impedance reading on the coil. But let's see how they do. Okay, this is what they've flowed for 30 seconds. As you can see, there's 4 of them that are pretty much the same. The other 4 are one's weak, actually, and 3 are real weak, and they're cutting out intermittently. So this car really needs a set of injectors.